Next up on WTV, last day of dual credit, this week's edition of Real Talk and today's sports. WTV's daily update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Friday, December 10th, and I'm Riziki Kimani with today's daily update brought to you by Fan TV. The last day of fall semester dual credit classes ends today. WTV's Cooper Regal has the story.
The first semester for dual credit classes has ended, and for senior Nicole Moreno, the class is one she preferred over a regular high school class.
I chose dual credit classes over normal high school classes because my goal for this year was to take 9 classes in total, which is something that I was able to accomplish with through 0 hour. I also was just more interested in getting college credits than having high school credits, since AP testing isn't really my thing.
Taking a semester of dual credit gives a student a high school credit as well as a 3-hour college course credit. And for junior Lauren Johns, she would recommend the classes to future potential students.
I would recommend people taking dual credit as long as their schedule isn't too hefty, just because there is a lot of workload and stuff, but obviously this class is very beneficial for your college experience and your college future.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Cooper Regal.
AcDec's second meet is this Saturday, and for members on the team, it determines more than just individual medals. WTV's Kimani has the details.
Academic Decathlon will be competing in their second meet of the year tomorrow.
Academic Decathlon is an academic competition where students compete in 10 events. So there's math, science, social science, literature, economics, art, music, and then what we call our subjectives are our essay, our speech, and our interview. So we have 9 students. They're selected for the team based on their GPA. So we have some students with a high GPA, a medium GPA, and a low GPA. And those students compete against each other, and then as a team, if our team score is high enough, we advance on. So students can win individual awards and we can win team awards.
For students hoping to make the team, this is more than just a meet.
So this Saturday's AcDec competition is important. It's actually it's an internal district scrimmage, but this is the one that we use the scores from to set our team. So it's kind of like our cuts.
I'd say I'm pretty excited for Saturday's competition. It's going to show me what I kind of really need to work on or focus on for the next few competitions and see where I kind of rank amongst my peers.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Kirthi Gamadi.
As the last day of fall semester dual credit comes around, WTV's Kate Graham asked students about how they feel about the past semester.
Hey Red Hawks, it's WTV's Kate Graham with this week's edition of Real Talk. Today I'll be asking Liberty students about taking call-in finals. What dual credit classes are you taking?
I'm taking World Lit and Economics.
This year I took World Lit, which is World Literature, and then Econ and Government.
What was it like studying for finals?
To be honest, it was a little stressful just because they were all in 1 week, so you had to study every night, but I think it went pretty well.
For my finals specifically, they were a little different than most you would think of. It wasn't actually one final for the whole semester. It was just kind of the last test. So it wasn't a true final, so it made it a little easier.
Do you think the work is harder in your college class than your regular classes?
Definitely yes, because in call-in we have basically quizzes like every other class, and there's just a lot more work.
It's definitely a little harder. I mean, it is a college class and the college professors treat it that way. But at the same time, I think it's worth it at the end to go ahead and get some hours out of the way.
We should have finals in FISD.
I do, because I feel like our system's a little easy, so it doesn't really prepare us much for college. So we get there and we're not going to know how to study for a really hard class where that really matters. The test matters a lot.
Are you worried that you won't know how to study for finals in college?
Definitely. I don't think I've studied in 3 years, so I do not know how to study. So hopefully I can figure that out later.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Kate Graham.
On today's sports, WTV's Luke Martin gives you a recap and preview of girls and boys basketball, along with wrestling.
The boys and girls basketball teams faced off against Lebanon Trail on Tuesday night. The girls team won in a whopping score of 46-19, while the boys won 62-34, bringing the girls to 3-0 in district and the boys to 1-0. Both teams will look to continue this success as they travel to Wakeland for another district matchup, and for the boys, they will be taking on the 2-time reigning district champs.
Every team in our district is a very good opponent, somebody we have to respect. especially a team like Lakeland. I mean, they're a two-time district champion, and regardless of if they graduate a lot of people, they still have that championship pedigree. So it's really just up to us to kind of focus on us and do what it takes to win.
The girls' game will tip off at 6:30, and the boys' game will tip off at 8 o'clock. Reporting for WTV, I'm Luke Martin.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Riziki Kimani from Wingspan TV.